Right, okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Intellectual Saviors of Wrestling with your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
Martin.
and the one and only Sam H. And this is it, the day of SummerSlam, so it's time for the preview and prediction show. And we start things off with the pre-show.
Yeah, random on this. We've got 3 matches on the kickoff show.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and to be quite honest, I'm rather underwhelmed by it, to be honest. We've got the first match of this silly best of 7 series match that Mick Foley's put together between Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, see, I'm struggling to understand the purpose of this. I mean, there's no title shot on the line, there's no number one contendership or anything. And they don't do these best of 7 things very often. In fact, I think it's been about 10 years since we've seen one.
Jeez. Yeah, to be honest, it could go either way. Because I'm pretty damn certain we're going to get to it being 3-3 and then have the deciding match. Which no doubt Cesaro will win.
I hope so. Makes sense. But with the WWE, you never know.
Right, so, well, it could be either one of them, but who are we going with on this one?
Well, as it sort of reminds me of the John Cena Booker series that started at SummerSlam in 2004, I'm going to go Cesaro, clean.
Yeah. I want to see Cesaro win this rivalry either way, so yeah, I'll go with Cesaro as well. Then, pointless match number 1.
Oh, there's always one.
We have got a very random and put together tag team match. We have the Dudley Boys facing off against Sami Zayn and Neville.
Yeah, you see, this is a really strange one because they did this whole Dudley Boys wanted to fight Neville and a partner of his choosing, and he beat him with Sin Cara.
Yeah.
So, what, now they're doing it again, and they've suddenly realised, oh crap, Sami Zayn isn't on the show.
Well, maybe the Dudley Boys are calling it a fluke. It was a one-off. You ain't going to be able to do it the second time.
So, he gets a better partner, and he ain't going to be able to do it again. Oh, this is... Sami Zayn and Neville both deserve better than this.
Hell of a lot better, especially after Sami's match with Kevin last month at Battleground.
It's like I was watching some old NXT pay-per-views the other day, and I watched Our Evolution, and the main event was Sami Zayn and Neville for the NXT title.
Ooh.
And just 5-star match. And now they're on a meaningless throwaway match on the pre-show. It's just...
Yeah. And to be quite honest, I'm starting to get a little bit tired of the Dudley Boys. Just for the pure fact of they don't seem to be doing anything with them.
No.
Nothing against Bubba and Devon, but they just don't seem to be doing anything with them. And it just seems to be some whole pointless thing of possibly building up momentum for a possible tag team in the future. I don't see it happening with Neville and Sami Zayn. But...
No, it's not. I mean, they're both singles wrestlers, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
So, what do we think for this one? Not that it matters.
I'm going to go Sami Zayn and Neville.
Yeah, Sami Zayn and Neville clean. And, yeah, we move on to the next one.
Well, arguably pointless match number 2. or at the very least it should be on the main card and possibly downgraded a tiny bit. We've got a 12-man tag match.
Yeah.
You've got American Alpha versus the Hype Bros, your favourite tag team.
Oh, God.
And the Usos. They're going to be facing Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains.
Yeah, this is a rematch from a match they did on SmackDown. And, yeah, to be honest, it's probably just going to end with all of them in the ring battling each other.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping for. That's normally the best part of these matches. The big old brawl at the end.
Yeah. I know who I want to win, but I've got a sneaking feeling that possibly the heel team are going to pick up the victory in this one.
Yeah. Not an easy one to gauge.
No, I mean, at the same time, you want to keep the momentum going with American Alpha because they've quite publicly said they're the team on SmackDown. But
Yeah.
at the same time, try not to disrespect them too much, but do you really want to be putting over the Hype Bros? And the Usos, they haven't done anything in ages.
No, they've been really on the back burner since. Well, they were involved in the whole Roman versus the club thing.
The Bloodline.
Yeah. But they quickly stopped that when it became apparent that the fans were starting to boo the Usos as well as Roman. So, no, well, what do you think for this one? Good guys win or bad guys win?
Well, I'm going to go with the bad guys win. Just to keep this whole pointless thing up with them liking Breezango for some pointless reason.
Terrible team.
We've said it in the past. Bloomin' Tyler Breeze deserves so much better. He's a really talented guy, and well, if it weren't for Vince, I think the Fandango character would have disappeared years ago.
Oh, it needed to.
Let him come back as Johnny Curtis.
Yeah, the whole stalker gimmick.
Yeah. So right now, moving on to the main card, and we've got so many decent matches here that could steal the show.
Yowza.
With the exception of one or two. Right, yeah, sod it. Pointless match number one. Number one on the main card.
Yeah.
Pointless match number 3 overall. We've got Carmella, Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalia, Alexa Bliss and To Be Decided.
Yes, because there was another person in this, but they've recently been suspended.
Yes, we're talking about none other than Red Everything, Eva Marie.
Yeah, bye-bye. That's it for your push.
To be quite honest, I couldn't give a hoot about this match.
Yeah, I mean, you got 6 women that, well, people don't really care about, maybe Becky Lynch aside.
Yeah, I mean, if they do things right, they could do something with Carmella and Alexa Bliss. Natalia's a lost cause already, and I don't know, with Naomi, she seems to sort of show off and broadcast what she can do, but then she never sort of gets the proper effort to go through with it.
Yeah, and to be honest, this match has had like little build-up.
Yeah, essentially it's good women versus bad women.
Yeah.
So, screw it. I'm not spending any more time on it. Who are we going with?
Good guys, simply because I think they need Becky Lynch to be strong if they're gonna create a SmackDown Women's title.
Yes. So, which allegedly is happening in the future at some point.
So, good girls win.
Yep, I'm in agreement with that one.
And the crowd don't care.
Right. Ooh. Our first title match. We've got the WWE Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
Oh, God.
And his bloody wife, who can't seem to figure out whether she's speaking French all the time or English all the time. And he's facing off against Apollo Crews.
Yeah, and you see, I would be more hyped up for this match, but it's had so little build-up. It's like...
Yeah.
They did the whole thing with Apollo winning the triple threat, and they've had, like, no interaction.
No, I mean, you had a perfect chance to do it on the Miz TV episode, but instead they chucked Dolph Ziggler and Ambrose on it.
Yeah, so I think they did a little segment with Apollo in, like, the commercial break.
Yeah, something silly like that.
And it's like, well,
Yeah.
Miz has had another Miz title reign. Fucking god awful.
So yeah, as much as I want to see the Miz lose the title, I'm not sure if Apollo Crews is the guy to do it.
No.
I think he needs to be built up a bit more before they start putting titles on him.
Yeah, he needs a few more decent matches, a few more wins.
Don't get me wrong, he's got great promise, but I think it's a little bit too early for him. So as much as it's going to pain me to say this, I'm going to go with the Miz winning the match.
I begrudgingly agree. Miz retains. Right.
Whee, on to more fun now.
Okay, some fun.
We've got tag team match.
Whee!
We've got Enzo and Big Cass versus Jericho.
So, not the stupid idiots like you called them.
I would have loved it to have happened, but it didn't happen.
No.
Nah, but yeah, I think it should be a decent match.
Yes, I mean, you got 4 great in-ring workers here,
Yeah.
and this match has had build-up.
Yeah. And for a change, we've actually got a group of guys who can actually hold their own on the mic and that as well. So it's going to be interesting with their promos before the match. I mean, no doubt we're going to get an instant classic from Enzo Amore. I do enjoy hearing about John Bon Jericho.
Yeah, and I'm always entertained by Kevin Owens saying stuff. Sarcastic bastard he is.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think this should be quite a fun tag team match.
Yeah. I have a feeling, though, obviously building up momentum for the future and whatnot. I think we're going to see Enzo and Cass go over in this match.
Yeah, I agree with this one. Makes more sense for them to pick up the win and doesn't do Jericho and Owens any harm. And they go back to doing their single stuff.
Yeah. So, we got another tag match.
Ah, yeah.
But it's the WWE Tag Team Championship match.
Mm.
You've got the New Day, consisting though of Kofi and Xavier Woods, because Big E's out with ring postitis.
Oh, God. Yep. And they are facing off against the Doctors, Dr. Anderson and Dr. Gallows.
I've actually quite enjoyed these promos they've been doing of ring postitis.
They're very entertaining.
They are good when given the chance. Well, the New Day, they are the longest reigning tag team champions, but I can't help but think it's run its course after SummerSlam.
Yeah, you see, it's getting to the point now where every time they did defend a title, you think, is this it?
I think this may be it.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, you see, with Big E being out, it's traditional 2-on-2, and you think maybe when they lose the titles, it would be all of them together. But I can sense that this might be Gallows and Anderson's time.
Yeah, I think so. So I think we're both in agreement. We'll be crowning new tag team champions.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the title reign. Which kind of sucks because we're kind of both wearing New Day t-shirts.
We are.
Right now.
We didn't even do it on purpose.
No.
So yeah. So and then got another title match. The WWE Women's Championship. We got Sasha Banks versus Charlotte.
Right.
Of course, though, you've got Dana Brooke banned from ringside.
Thank God. Now, after months and months and months of complaining about interference and shenanigans and everything else, we may finally get just a normal match.
Don't balls this up, WWE. Don't bring out Ric Flair. We do not need to see him anymore.
Well, we saw him at NXT last night.
Oh dear. Yeah. I think Sasha's going over. Most notably because unfortunately WWE haven't done a good job of hiding the fact that Charlotte's taken time off after SummerSlam. So yeah, that's what I'm basing the match on.
Yeah, wouldn't make any sense for her to win it back so soon. I mean, she had a long title run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, give them 15, 20 minutes, let them go.
Yeah, well, hopefully we should get that, because obviously SummerSlam's now a 4-hour pay-per-view. So they've got no excuses really for timings for these matches.
As long as they've given them enough time and let them do it, this is going to be an excellent match.
Yep.
But no, I agree with you. Sasha Banks, clean.
Yep. And then we've got another title match.
Ah, they keep on coming.
Got the WWE United States Championship match between the Bulgarian brute Rusev and the surprisingly popular now Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's like now that he's out of the main event,
And they've dropped the whole "I'm the guy" gimmick as well.
And fans seem to be starting to cheer for him again.
Yeah. If I'm being quite perfectly honest, I know you're going to have your moments where you don't like title reigns out, the old classic heels versus face wrestlers, but I'll be honest, I think Rusev's title reign should have ended a few months back. It's well and truly run its course now.
It's been a bit boring, but then again, he's only been fighting no-name competitors. I mean, if you look at his last couple of title defences, Mark Henry, Titus O'Neil and Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
Not running off the names, is he?
Nope, and let's not forget Darren Young.
Oh, God.
He's apparently great again.
It's like... But to be honest with you, I can't really see Roman making a US title reign any better. Because he still seems to be serving a bit of punishment at the moment.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I'm not quite sure how this match is gonna go. I mean, be honest, I'm bored of Rusev now. The whole crappy intro with Lana every week now. Oh, the greatest United States champion ever.
Yeah, not even in the top 10.
No, arguably not even in the top 20. Yeah, and then the whole crap with oh, and now my husband, so that means nobody else can have me except for him.
Right, yeah. And then
no shit, Sherlock, you're married. Generally, that's how marriages work.
Yes, but unfortunately for you, Rusev, everyone can go online and type in Lana naked. And guess what'll come up?
Oh dear. So, right, let's get a prediction out of this then.
Right, simply because I think Roman is still serving a little bit of punishment, I think Rusev wins.
Solid. I'm going to back the big man. I'm going with Roman tonight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
and then here's a potential show stealer.
I'll get your hashtags at the ready.
Hashtag beat up John Cena. The thing he loves to do the most.
Yep.
We've got the face that runs the place, allegedly.
Yeah, apparently.
Even though he's a part-time wrestler now. We got none other than John Cena versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Right, yeah. A lot of people felt at Money in the Bank that they were holding back. I mean, it was a good match and everything, but they felt that they could have given more. And they were saving themselves for this one.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is ultimately the decider now. Who's better out of Cena and Styles?
It's a tricky one.
Yeah. I know which way me and you want to go, but I'm not entirely sure at the same time.
See, this is one of those John Cena matches where it makes more sense for AJ Styles to win.
Yeah, but would they actually go through with it?
But there's no club, no interference. This is going to be straight one-on-one. Normally in these situations, Cena wins. So I'm going to go two ways with this. Head wants AJ to win, but heart says Cena wins.
Screw it. I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm going with hashtag beat up John Cena.
I mean, I am hoping, for the love of God, that AJ wins. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, you can just see that last FU. Yeah, I don't care.
It's not as if there's video proof that it's actually the FU and not the AA.
For the love of God, I mean...
Weren't it on one of his DVDs?
It was. It's on the WWE Network in the John Cena collection. So they haven't done a job of hiding it.
Yeah, when he was feuding with was it Lesnar?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's exactly where it came from.
Right. That's that one out of the way. Ooh. WWE World Championship. I suppose they've decided this month to get rid of the heavyweight part.
Yeah.
Well, we've got Dean Ambrose, the defending champion, against Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, these are two guys that can go. This match should be a 5-star match.
It should be, in theory.
Because over the last month, I don't know, Dolph Ziggler seems to have picked it up again. He's showing the intensity that he's been missing for a very long time.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that Dean's been trying to push him to the limit at the same time as well. So yeah, this should be a great and entertaining match.
I mean, I've got really high hopes for this one. And, it's a really tough one.
I can't help but think in the back of my mind it's going to be a classic case with Dolph Ziggler close but not close enough.
Yes, there have been rumours that Ziggler may be turning heel again, simply because SmackDown have so few heels. And I mean, like, one. And you would think maybe Ambrose might be winning and Ziggler might think, right, the only way I'm going to beat him is to cheat.
Yep. Yeah, makes sense.
But in my opinion, Ambrose wins and retains.
Yeah, I'm completely in agreement with you there. Dino retains.
Right.
This is a guaranteed 5-star match. If it isn't, the creative team have majorly dropped the ball on this one. I can't stand the name of the title, but it's going to be a guaranteed 5-star match.
Yes, in all senses.
We've got the WWE Universal Championship. Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah, see, this is it. You got two guys who are very similar.
Not to mention, this past week on Raw, Seth met the Demon King.
Yeah, and Finn, much like Triple H, knows how to bring entrances out.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to what he's got planned.
Yeah, I mean, plus as well, I know it's something silly and little, but I always like to see what he's got painted on the back of it, on his back as well. I mean, we've had some really good ones in the past. You've had the big eye. I can't remember what it's called. It's the eye of something or other. When they done NXT Takeover London, he had a brilliant Jack the Ripper on his back.
He came out with the chainsaw.
Yeah. So, yeah.
No,
guaranteed 5-star.
Yeah, if they give this one enough time, just let him go, no interference, just keep it simple, this could steal the show.
Yeah.
I'm expecting it to steal the show.
It should do, really.
And hopefully the Universal title at least looks decent.
Yeah. And then you got the big question. Will we actually see it tonight? Or will it officially be given to the winner on Raw like they tend to do?
No, I think we'll see it. I think there might be a presentation beforehand like WrestleMania where they'll show it off.
Yeah.
But, right, prediction.
See, this is where I'm torn. I'm a really big fan of both of these guys, and well, either of them deserve it. I can't help but think they're gonna play with the fans and that a bit, because I think despite everything, most people would turn around and say, without a doubt, Seth's going over. He's the number one guy on Raw. But
Yeah.
I've got a funny feeling Finn might get the better of him this time around.
You see, after SummerSlam, there isn't another Raw pay-per-view until October. SmackDown have the first branded one.
Yeah.
So they would have a long time to build up a rematch.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. 99% of people are saying Seth wins. But I think it would serve the storyline better if Finn wins and Seth chases him for it.
Yeah.
So, for that reason, I'm saying Finn wins.
Yeah. And then, on to the final match. First time ever on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Which is really shocking.
It is.
Seeing how long the guys have been in the company, we have the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, facing off against the Viper, Randy Orton.
Do you think this will actually be the main event?
I've got a horrible feeling it is. I mean, arguably, you could have any of the three.
Yeah, I mean, they're
We've
going
just
along
mentioned.
the lines that it's a triple main event
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, the main event is the one that closes the show. And I'm always of the opinion the main title should close the show.
Yeah, well, going on that then, and plus as well, with it being a new title one, I'd argue point maybe the WWE Universal Championship should be the main event.
Possibly.
Yeah. So, what do we reckon for Lesnar versus Orton?
Gee, this is a... I'm still surprised at the fact that they've been in the company so long and not done this match.
Yeah, it's really surprising. I've got a feeling. I don't agree with it, but I've got a feeling Orton's gonna go over in this match. Not to mention that there's a horrible, horrible rumor that I heard about the other day that potentially Goldberg is gonna be in the building.
Oldberg, who
Yeah.
they've just managed to bust out of an Imperial Vault.
Yeah, so I've got a horrible feeling Goldberg's gonna the ref's gonna get knocked down or something, and Goldberg's gonna interfere and cost Lesnar the match, and then I don't know, maybe WrestleMania next year, or I don't know, maybe towards the end of the year or whatever. They do it on a pay-per-view, but
Do we really need a rerun of Brock versus Goldberg?
well, not after bloody WrestleMania 20.
Jesus, I mean, it's
That
been nearly...
match was awful.
It's been
Absolute
12 years.
Garbage.
And Goldberg, the way he's looking now, he's lost a lot of weight. He's not as built as he was back in 2004.
Yeah.
I think if Lesnar gives him an F5, it very well may kill him. I can't see the purpose of Goldberg interfering for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Unless, well, I can imagine maybe they're doing Hall of Fame with him next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there are other options, but within the company they seem to be running a bit thin with big wrestlers to induct.
Yeah,
The huge old main eventers.
it's getting to that point. But no, getting back to the match. In my opinion, I can't see Orton being the guy to beat Brock. Not cleanly.
No.
If
No,
you
he's
look-
not going to win clean.
If you look at the wrestlers that Brock's beaten in the last couple of years, any of them would have made sense to win. Orton, I can't see it. If Orton's going to win, it won't be fairly, in my opinion. Unless there's interference, Brock wins.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, but yeah, going with the rumours and the fact that he is in New York, I've just got this horrible feeling Goldberg's going to interfere, and Orton's going to pick up the victory.
Well, we will see.
Mm.
We will see. So, we hope you enjoy SummerSlam as much as we're going to.
Yeah.
And from your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
I've been Martin.
and the one and only Sam H. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow us on the Twitter, the Intellectual SOW, and we will see you again for the next one.